Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. Oh, it's day 2 of season 4. Okay, stop playing with me. Hey, I'm doing good. I love you too. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping. Y'all already know this whole week on the couch is prison, jail, felon talk. So if you've done any time, or if you've never done any time and you just a felon, or if you've only went to jail, even if your family member or somebody that's close to you have done time, you have a story to tell too. So if you would like to share your story, you're more than welcome to come sit on the couch physically, or you can join the live. Either or. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get it popping.
It's time for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Period. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I appreciate you.
I appreciate the money cause I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate them long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tan in that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life. And I appreciate the things that I've been through cause it shaped me to be who I am. And I promise it's the truth. Handle my business up, counting my days, cutting off a couple niggas and continue to make my moves. Yeah. I got shit that I gotta do. Play with me, then you are a fool. Keep playing with me, you wanna be lame. You say I'm tryna be nice, but you keep testing my case and my baby. Something ain't right with this picture I see. So I cut you off to keep my energy. You say you love me, then why is there peace? Don't need you in my life, just wait and you'll see. I appreciate the money cause I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate them long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tan in that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life. Come to me, you better come with some respect. In my feelings, I'm just telling you what's best. Keep it real, you got animosity. I'm not tripping, but you gon' respect me. I'm not stressing what you talking about. And if my haters come through to make you walk it out. You keep on rapping, but people come back and tell me what you been saying. You got me giving my granny. And I appreciate my real niggas. My family and friends. The strong and lonely made me just be greater within. I know the people that surround me keep it real. Cause half the ones I keep around, I'm better. I appreciate the money cause I grew up in the struggle. Appreciate the hood cause it taught me how to hustle. Went through some hard times when I was down on my knuckles. I appreciate the ones who stuck around, just know I love you. I appreciate them long days in the trap. Appreciate the road every time I made it back. I appreciate the hard tan in that white. A nigga play with me, he don't appreciate his life. Don't appreciate his life.
Don't appreciate his life. He don't. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Of course, it's prison, jail, felon talk. I see y'all in the comments. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that's steady tuned into the couch. Y'all see I got new art that's hanging up. I got some new art that's even in my room because I was like, wait a minute. It's got to go to my room. So shout out to my babies that be sending me art. Y'all, I appreciate the love and bringing it to me. It means a lot. Trust me. I love art. I love it. So anybody that got art on the couch, shout out to all my couch potatoes that have been here from the beginning. Shout out to TG to Dawn. I see you. Sarah Akabula, I love you. I can't wait to see you when you get back. Now, again, like I said, it's prison, jail, felon talk. Shout out to my guy, Jack Black. Free my twin, Jack Black. I love you so much. We can't wait to see you home. Anybody that's fighting a case right now, listen, stay strong. Stay strong. And the reason why I say that, because a lot of times the reason when people don't really beat a case is because they end up giving up. Whether it's a lawsuit or when it has to do with court and going back and forth and spending money on a lawyer, it gets exhausting. And not only does it get exhausting, but it gets expensive. And it discourages people, a lot of people, not just black people, not just white people, but everyone. It discourages everyone from fighting a case. And it's like, damn, I know I'm innocent, but maybe the truth will prevail. It's not about the truth prevailing when it comes to the system. It's about money to them. It's about breaking your fucking pockets and breaking you down as a human being. That's what it's about to them. Because they can have all the evidence. I mean, they can have all the everything in the world to show that you're innocent. But if you don't come with a lawyer, then they're not taking you serious. But why pay for a lawyer if I'm innocent? It's clear as day. That's because they want that money. They have it in place to where not only are you going to be paying for being in court, but you're going to be paying for a lawyer. And then if you want to fight the case after it gets dropped, dismissed, whatever, now you countersuing, which is going to cost more money. So if you fighting a case, keep fucking fighting. Don't give up. Do not give up. Keep fighting. Because the truth will prevail eventually. But with the money behind it. They not about to just let you just... They want your money. They want to break your pockets and break you down mentally. They will take you through some bullshit as you going through it. They'll say things that you know ain't true. But they'll try to paint a picture of you, especially whenever you go to trial. They're going to paint a picture of you, especially if you've had a past case. If you've been to prison before, if you've done time before, if you've been in trouble before, they looking at that. And I don't give a fuck. Well, nobody say they using it against you. They using it as evidence. They not looking at, oh, well, he ain't been in trouble in 3 or 4 years. He ain't been in trouble in 7 years. But whenever he went to prison for fighting an officer. He's guilty. No evidence? Oh, well, he's still guilty. Because he went to prison for beating up an officer. So what makes me think that he didn't beat up his next door neighbor? His next door neighbor don't have any proof. Except for him and his friend. Which him and his friend don't like him. Him and his friend couldn't be lying. Why would they be lying? Take Marcus. Marcus is a convicted felon. A violent convicted felon. Guilty. And they do that. And they will do that. Hey, love. I love you. Happy Farm 405. What up, though? We're going to need some tree. I'm going to need something from that farm. But, I mean, they're going to take the side of the person who's never been in trouble. And I've been saying it since last year. It's sad, but it's true. And honestly, I would have never really, I believed it. But I didn't really take it that serious until it happened to me. And we all are like that. That's why whenever I speak on it, I'm not just speaking on it because... No, I'm speaking on it because I experienced that. It happened to me. I've done that. I didn't take something serious until it happened to me. Now I'm taking everything serious. Everything is too fucking serious. Nope. Serious. Nope. Can't risk it. Because you just never know. That's why I kept encouraging you guys last year to use your discernment this whole year. You're going to need it. You've been practicing last year. You've been sharpening up your skills of using your discernment. And now this year it's really going to mean a lot. It's really going to, you're going to be using it so much. You're going to be like, damn. Okay. I'm not judging, but I'm knowing. Which I'll be like, listen, I don't judge. No. You gonna need to discern and judge if you need this person in your life or not. That's what you need to be doing. Talking about listening, don't judge. How about you listen and get the fuck on? Because, baby, if you ain't using your discernment and knowing what is what and who is who around you, you gonna be listening, not judging, and getting fucked the fuck over. Respectfully. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I'll do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Bigo. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram and my .coms, which is THA Real JANELL and THA Couch.com. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, anybody that has done any time. Even the family members. I've actually just recently had a family member hit me up and told me that they want to get on the couch. And I said, hey, do I need to come to Texas? Because it's not just about the ones that done time, the ones that are felons. It's about the victims. It's about the families. And I wrote this down today. How long should someone be punished if they committed a murder or a serious crime and there's a victim involved? How long should that person be punished, especially if they've been doing times? Say they did 25 years already and now they're coming up for parole. Should the victim have a say-so and if they get out or not? And how long, when is enough time for your time to be like time served for you guys as a victim? Think in a victim's point of view. Because when it comes to being a victim, I'm a victim, not of my case, but I'm a victim from something else. And those flashbacks and those feelings don't just go away. So should I be upset at this person for the rest of my life? And if they was doing time, should I not want them to be out in society because of what they done? Or have they, shown enough time served and good behavior in prison to where I should be okay with them getting out? Like, it can go either way. Like, some people don't see past someone's change. And how could you? You are the victim. And it's for you to feel how you feel. It's not for us or anyone to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That girl done changed or that man done changed. How you just gonna... I can't stop your flashbacks. And who's to say that when that person gets out and you see them physically, that you don't lose it and you end up in prison? It can happen. Because a victim that has been harmed in any type of way, as far as like if their mother got murdered or a child got murdered or someone got murdered in front of a child, whatever the situation is, a rape, a severe rape, or child molestation, no one can take away those flashbacks and those feelings that you feel from the crime that was committed. But is that a reason for someone not to make parole? Or is that a reason for someone not to get a second chance? I know, you know, for the ones that go to church, you know, you say that God is the God of second chances. And you like, oh, well, I ain't God. I'm a human being. That didn't mean I was going to be a person of second chances. Well, when does someone get a second chance? And us as victims, should we allow someone to get a second chance and come home and try again? What crime is too severe to where you think someone shouldn't be released? If they didn't get charged, I mean, if they got charged, but they didn't get, you know, life without parole, or if they're just trying to get it, I mean, if they didn't get death row, you know, because life without parole, you know, you can go up to get it commuted, you know, taken down. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But if a victim is in the background saying things, it's 9 times out of 10 not going to work, because the judges and the people that, I think there's a panel of people that make that decision, and they're influenced by the victim. So if the victim doesn't want you free, then 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be free unless you have like some serious advocates. But when should all be forgiven? Or can you forgive and not forget? I'm curious to know what you guys think about that. You know, it can, like I said, it can go either way. I forgive the man that raped me. Am I going to go hang out with him? Fuck no. Did I do what I did and I did my time? I mean, I'm sure he don't want to hang out with me either. But I did my time, and I'm not. But he's a victim in this case. I did my time. I shot him. So it can go either way. Just because I was the victim and got raped doesn't mean that I was the victim in my case, because I found him after the rape. So now he's the victim, and I'm no longer the victim in their eyes. So, like I said, it can go either way. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on that. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you check on your strong friends. Anybody that you fuck with, you make sure that you check on them. Do a wellness check. If you know anybody that's in the hospital, y'all know how I feel about the hospitals. If you know anybody that's in a hospital, do a wellness check on them as well. Because you never know what that hospital is doing to them. And I know that some people, they like, oh, okay, this hospital been doing me good. Great. But there are some hospitals that's not doing everyone good. And it's not just black people. It's every people. And the reason why I say that is because it's everyone. If you don't have a family member that's up there, if it's a hospital that really think fucked up and do fucked up shit, then they gonna do whatever the fuck they want to while you there. So reach out to your people that's in the hospital and just make sure that they good. You know, hey, you good? You know, send me an emoji if you need help. You know what I mean? If you need me to come check on you. So if you know anybody that's locked up, write them. I'm not saying put money on their books. That's a plus. But write them. Write your people. Write your people. They miss you. And they need them letters. Trust me when I say they need it. Again, free all my people that's still locked up. And all the ones that's just now being released. There's some people that actually, I think, just recently got released around the holidays. Anyways, it ain't easy out here. It ain't. But I want to encourage you to stay strong And just know that there is a community of us. What I mean by us is us felons, and even the ones that's never done any time, but they still have a felony over their head. And even the ones that's been to jail, because sometimes jail is just as hard as prison. But there's a community of us that can help you, you know, if you want the help or if you need the help. Even if you just like, you know what, I don't want to be around nobody, but I do need some resources. That's fine. Because when I first got out, I didn't want to be around myself. I didn't even want to look in a mirror. You know, I just wanted to be locked into a room and just in the quiet. So don't be ashamed of that. Don't feel no type of way. This is a safe space on the couch to speak about your feelings, about doing your time. So you're more than welcome to share your story. If you need resources, the couch, I got you. I can point you in the right direction. I also have some myself. But just know that there is a community of us that actually care about people that just got out, about keeping people out, that actually care about you staying out, doing everything you can to be on the right track to stay out. It really is. More people than you know. And sometimes people that you would never even expect. You'll be like, they didn't fuck with me on the yard. But now that you out, they doing everything they can to advocate for you and help you get an apartment, help you get a job, help you get clothes, food, whatever you need. So just know that, you know, if you just recently got out, that there is a community of us to help. All you got to do is reach out. If you don't know who to contact, just type in NBCC EWCC on Facebook, and it should pop up the private group, and all you got to do is try to add yourself, and one of the admins will get back to you immediately. But start there. I know that whenever I first got out, that was the main thing that I looked for, because I was like, nobody out here understands me. When I first got out, I said, nobody out here understands me. Like, I need some of my people, like people that actually get me. And those people were actually either still locked up or just got out. And I didn't know how to contact them. I was like, I'm out, but what the fuck is their name? I was calling them Brown or you know, by their last name. I really don't even remember their first name, because I was calling them either by their nickname or their last name. And then I was just like, oh my God, you know, I got out and then I had this brain fart and I couldn't remember anybody's name. Even the ones that I was close to when I was locked up. Like, something had to ring a bell, like, to make me remember. And it was weird, but it happened. So I didn't know what to look for. I was like, what do I do to get a hold of people that understand me, to find my community of felons, people that just got out? And so I was just like, let me look up NBCC. I don't know what made me do it, but I just looked it up. And then I actually typed in Mabel Bassett Correctional Center. And it popped up a group, and I was like, oh my God, look. I was like, oh wow, okay, I recognize some of these people. You know, I was excited that I'm getting around, or I'm gonna be able to talk to or see a community of people that actually get me and understand me. I can say whatever I need or whatever I want in this group, and they wouldn't look at the post like, what the fuck? They'll know, because sometimes we institutionalize and we be saying the same shit. So I found the group, and it really helped me. So, you know, if you come across this video, if you come across this live, if you come across this podcast, just know that, you know, it's not easy when you get out, especially if you get out and you've been doing these classes, thinking for a change, domestic violence, and you did all these classes thinking that it was going to help you when you got out. And when you got out, it was nothing like what they taught you in these classes. Like, you literally would be like lost in a sauce, especially if you've done a lot of time and you getting out. But if you've done like 2 or 3, look, if you thinking that nothing changes in 2 and 3 years or even 1 year, it does. It does. even 6 months. The world will be changing around you while you're in prison. And the only way that you can keep up is either through TV, magazines, or through somebody telling you on the phone or writing you. Other than that, when you get out, you have to catch up. And sometimes, some people don't catch up for a long time. They'll go years out of prison and still ain't caught up. Still trying to catch up. Still trying to be with the times. Trying to be like you, or you, or you. But you still stuck in prison in a way. And not that it's a bad thing, but it's not a very good thing to be institutionalized. But it happens, you know, especially after doing time. And you like, okay, I'm going to get out. I'm going to be good. You know what I'm saying? They taught me everything I need to know, man. I took Thinking for a Change. I took, you know what I'm saying, life skills. I took mental health. You know what I'm saying? You took all these classes. You passed with flying colors. You was a top student. You even rose your hand when it was time to raise your hand to say what you need to say. Then you get out. And it's nothing like what they prepared you for. Then you get out and you wonder, well, what the fuck did they prepare me for? Because they didn't prepare me to get a job. They didn't prepare. And they give you, there's classes that you can take that can actually prepare. No, they don't prepare you for what the fuck these jobs tell you, to what they say, to how rude they are, to whenever they know what type of person, what type of felon you are, whenever they look you up, do a background check, and they give you an ultimatum. They don't tell you that sometimes there'll be a female and she's trying to get a job, and then, okay, they look and they see, oh, you a felon, you just got out of prison? Well, shit. What you gonna do for this job? They grabbing their dick. What you gonna do for this job? They don't tell you about the ultimatums that the women get. Even the men. Even the men. You gonna let me play with that booty to get this job? Hey. As disgusting as it might sound, it's real shit. When employers know that you're in a vulnerable position, some, not all, they will give you an ultimatum when you're trying to find a house as a felon. When you're trying to find something good and legal, sometimes you'll get hit with an ultimatum. And it'll make you rethink everything. Like, wait a minute. If I got to do all of this, I might as well go back to selling dope. If I got to be compromised like this, I might as well fuck you up. And I'm going to end up going back anyway, because I'm going to fuck you up and you damn sure going to tell. They don't prepare you for the ultimatums. They don't prepare you for the rejection. They teach you these life skills so you don't blow up when you get rejected. They teach you these life skills and these thinking for a change. So whenever you do get hit with these ultimatums and you do get compromised or try to get compromised or sexually harassed, that you think for a change. You don't think like you did before you went to prison. You thinking now for a change. Oh, well, I'm just going to walk away. Y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Of course, I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. It's Prison Jail Felon Talk on the couch. This whole week on the couch. Tomorrow is the first day of Monday mornings on the couch. I'm going to be doing Monday mornings every morning on Wednesdays from 9:30 Central Time to about 10:30. So, you know, if you at work or if you not at work on a Wednesday, tune in. If you would like to be a special guest, come through with your pajamas on, get your tea, your coffee, whatever you drink in the morning, and your blunt, and let's vibe out. So, this whole week, like I said, on the couch, prison, jail, felon talk. Tomorrow, we will be talking a little bit about it in the morning, but not very much. Because, like I said, it's a chillax Wednesday. Okay, so let's jump into another song and let's keep it going.
We hit the jackpot this time.
Y'all know this our theme song. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in.
I did big time, giving up the years. They sent me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. I'm watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judge just dismissed me like I was dumb too. And the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. And reality set in like it was supposed
The elevate
to.
hoodie.
Cat calls down the hall, that's what them folks do. Brown bag, bologna sandwich in them jumpsuits. My cellmate just did 100 years on some dumb shit. Damn, is this the end of the days? Cause living in a cell is just like being in a grave. If ain't no money on your books, then you ain't eating shit. You better pray that you can mail a penitentiary gift. And for them lonely days, a visitation list from your family and your friends, that's a major lift. And yo, spirit, all the drama on the yard, you wanna forget it. Yeah, yeah. Behind these walls is different, and you wouldn't understand if you didn't live it. Ayy, big time, I did big time. Ayy, and they took me out the front line. I'm still scarred from doing my time. And everybody said I should let go. I'm trying, but it did something to my mental. And I got the pen, you know I'm still 10 toes. You know, now you know, I hold my own, that ain't wrong. And I know I gotta think different, cause if I don't, then I guess I be the same nigga. Wait, I'm tryna let it go. I'm tryna be a better person so I don't have to get physical. I gotta get my mind right for the limelight. I don't care who judging if they don't know doing time life. Tryna be an example to my fans and all my peoples and my nieces and my nephew. Big time, I did big time. Sitting in the cold cell in the daytime. Your time be fine, but it's not like the world, no. Big time, I did big time. Giving up them years that took me straight off the front line, I'm not lying. Been watching my mama cry up in that courtroom. Then the judges dismissed me like I was dumb too. Then the bailiff looked at me like, what you gon' do? My mind is fucked up, so all I'm thinking is I'm gon' shoot. Damn,
Man, I was just looking for you.
days, cause living in a cell is just like being in a grave.
Living in the cell is just like being in a grave, and that's real talk. If you've never been in the cell, then you wouldn't understand. But if you've been locked up, I know you get it. Free my nigga Twin, Jack Black. You know we got your picture up. Stop playing. We love you. I don't know if anybody heard the story about the detective. And listen, I'm laughing because the type of shit that I be reading sometimes, I'll be like, wait a minute, is this real? This ain't real. This is crazy. But a detective, he unlocked the jail cells on New Year's Eve. He was tipsy. Tipsy unlocking the jail cells, telling the inmates, y'all go ahead and bring in the New Year's. Bring in the New Year's the right way. You got this. And let them go. 15 of them is at large right now, still to this day. It's in Zambia. I hope I said that right. Honestly, I was telling my wife was like, baby, you better not get that wrong. I hope I said it right. If I didn't, please forgive me. Okay? But that's wild. It's 15 of them still at large and they still looking for them. If you had an officer come to your cell, you minding your business, sleep. They get up. It's about to be New Year's. I'm releasing you. Get on out of here. Would you come back Would you leave? There are some inmates that did not leave. Actually, I think it was like two of them that didn't leave. 15 of them left though. Would you leave? And what would make you stay if you don't leave? I'm just asking. Again, like I said, 15 of them is at large. Now, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the Diddy case. I have and I haven't. But this is what really tripped me out. Is the fact that he's upset that Luigi is getting more attention than him in the Brooklyn prison. They both in the Brooklyn prison together. But he's upset that Luigi is getting more attention than him when he's saying that Luigi killed somebody in the cold blood in front of everybody. And he's saying that he's innocent on what he did. Come on now. Diddy really got some fucking nerve. He really got some nerve. And again, when it comes to being a victim, there's certain type of ways. It's a feeling that you feel. I'm mine. He has a bike. They got him living like a damn king, but he's saying he's being treated fucked up. By the inmates, I'm sure. But some of the staff members probably remember whenever he played with their booty and was like, yo, what if you do make it out? You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to get back at me again. So, anyways, he got his nerve. A female ex-prison guard was just sentenced to 15 months. Let me tell you why. For a viral video of her and an inmate having sex. So, I don't know if you guys have ever experienced a sex tape in your life. I've experienced it, unfortunately. It wasn't nice. It wasn't pretty. It didn't... Wait. Not saying that it... Okay. What I mean it wasn't pretty is like the backlash of it and the feeling of... If you know, you know. Anyways. Y'all know she looked at the camera. Allegedly, they said. She looked at the camera and said, and this is how you go viral. Now, first of all, no, this is how you go to jail. Because, baby, if I'm not mistaken, but they actually, you know, they press charges. They don't play them type of games in America. In British, she only got 15 months. And I'm not talking about 15 months in prison. I'm talking about 15 months in jail. That's it. That's basically a slap on the arm. A slap on the arm. So, I don't know, like, out here it's a little bit different. But, again, out there it's a little bit different as well. She's no longer working there anymore. It's just like, what would make you as a staff member risk your job? And I know that they said that they did an investigation. They had body cams there. And they found one of the body cam footages of her sucking that same inmate's dick. With the body cam catching it. So, oof. Give me just a second. I don't know if y'all remember me telling you about the pain that I've been having. And it seems like it's just been getting worse. Whew. I got a couple more things to say and then we're going to wrap it up until in the morning. Okay. 2 prisoners who among 37 Fed inmates whose death sentences were commuted last month by President Joe Biden. A move to spare them from death chambers, have taken an unusual stance. They're refusing to sign the paperwork. What will make you sign? What will make you not sign to commute your sentence? Now, my thinking is this. There was a lot of people that didn't like Joe Biden. Let's just be real. There's a lot of people that love Donald Trump. To the point where even if it is getting their sentence commuted, they're literally refusing. It's a no-go for them. They good. That's what I'm thinking. They didn't get into the specifics, obviously, unless they go do a documentary on them to ask them, hey, why did you deny it? But why would you deny, you personally? I'm asking you as a person. If you was in prison and they said you got life without, matter of fact, you on death row, and somebody that you didn't like was like, you know what? I'm going to get your sentence taken down. But because you don't like them, your hate for them, would you allow that hate to stop you from receiving a blessing? What will make you answer love or something good with hate? Think about that. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much. Send me some positive vibes and some good energy and some good healing vibes. I need it. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I got my procedure I did last month. I should be getting the results this month to figure it out. So fingers crossed that everything is all good, that this is just acid reflux or some shit. I don't know. I love you guys so much. Sending positive vibes, love, and energy your way. Happy birthday to all the Aquarius. Isn't it Aquarius season? No, it's still Capricorn season. Right? It's almost Aquarius season. Happy birthday, regardless. Okay? I will see you guys tomorrow morning on the couch, 9:30 a.m. Central Time. I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Good night. Good night, Big O. Love you. Good night, Instagram. Good night, YouTube.